I gotta keep consistent, follow my dreams. I'm arguably the sickest on top of the league. Slaughtering beasts with lyrics and monstrous schemes. Audibly vivid, I spit it like I lost all my teeth from a squadron of G's. I can't shake my past and stress leads to cess in the fragrant bag. My technique progressed to a blazing path. Mentally heavy with each step the pavement cracks. My reputation brought me to special places with crowds by the thousands of fresh new faces.
I'm back on my block, that's where I roll my drone. Fold my dough, the po-po, roll by slow. On my block, the locals know my flows. I rock solo for most my shows. I'm back on my block, that's where I roll my dough. Fold my dough, the po-po, roll by slow. On my block, the locals know my flows. I rock solo for most my shows. Hey yo, I'm so hungry and thirsty, nobody can serve me. Chop on the weekend and smoke Monday to Thursday. Dope money is dirty, broke custards a jerk me like yo, front me a 30.
What the hell is this shit?
Matter of fact, you could go pump me a Slurpee and don't bug me, it's early. Y'all so funny, it hurts me. Cluckies and turkeys, it's both lucky you heard me. My attitude is...
Yo, it's I'm back here, it's Blood in the Water 5, the 5th and final event. London, are we still in the building or what, Shout out Team Hate, shout out the Don't Flop t-shirts you see everyone wearing as well.
What else?
Go to Don't Flop, I'm about to tell them. Don'tflop.com, you can buy a tee, a sweater, a hoodie, snapbacks come in January or February 2012. They're gonna look fucking fly, trust me. Anyway, this is the first of its kind battle in the league, man. I'm real privileged to see this one right here in the front row. We have got a US guy going up against a Canadian guy, and they're two respected MCs in battling as well. It's going to be nuts. Big up the people who provided the sponsorship package. Represent Burn Card, Muted, Stay Fresh. I put an Overdope t-shirt on there as well. There's a lot of fresh shit in there, man. Anyway, on the right-hand side, my man's been in the new age of battling since 08 when he was first in Grindtime, Florida, and stage battling before that. His first ever international battle, Johnny Storm. Makes
Let's
go!
Smoothie, I'm on that Euro trip swag.
Dripping on this fat. And on the left, finally, we've been trying to get him in Don't Flop about the last year and a half, man. Repping that King of the Dot, but with a Don't Flop tee on. Repping Canada as well. Charron, make some noise.
Shout out to Don't Flop, son.
Luckily, they're going to be talking more than me because my voice is revolting right now. The flip is on Johnny Storm. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads, yeah? Yeah, heads. What do you want? Okay, right, I ain't going to be timing this shit with the last 3 battles of the day. It's been a crazy day. Big up the crowd, big up everyone who's supporting, big up all the guest judges as well. Blood in the Water 5 is on Charron. Let's go.
Yo, why do you battle with your eyes closed? Are you the Spanish fucking psycho? Motherfucker tried to pick the apple from his iPhone. Are you out your freaking mind? You went on Pimp My Ride and Exhibit tried to switch your lowrider to a bigger size so all 55 of your cousins could fit inside. Nice. I'll have your siblings lay on their stomachs on my grass in a single line. I'll run, jump, land on their dripping spines, and use their wet backs as a spick and slide. Johnny Storm's a comic book character, the kind you idolize. Most superheroes save all kinds of lives. You couldn't even save Grind Time from their demise. You're hyped up for Jerkin Thesaurus and Real Deal. That straight up is rotten. Batman should be the superhero name that you've gotten because you couldn't have achieved your fucking fame without Robin. These bars are crystal meth, so start to give respect when I supply your addiction. Now you're looking to get more as I'm cooking up a storm like Walter White in the kitchen. You've never been that great. Your status is very low. You're as respected in the States as the accent of Cheryl Cole. And Mexicans could not be superheroes. That's crazy, bro. Imagine if kids were in a burning house as flames arose. Like, please, Johnny Storm, come save us both. You'd be like, nah, I'm too lazy. Lunar Sea filmed me as I stuck my dick in your damn mom. Either she's loose or this really is mad long, because she fisted herself as I fucked her ass, and I swear I felt her give me a hand job. Then Then and Sensa joined in to have some more fun. We filmed a porno as we smashed your whore mom called the Fantastic Foursome. Yo, bitch, I got a lot of rage. I'm spitting up in Johnny's face. Yo, but Johnny Knoxville in the ring with Johnny Cage. Johnny's in a body bag. I'll zip him and his girl up. If you're just a Johnny in England, I'm Johnny Wilkinson's kick to win the World Cup.
Round one is on my man Johnny Storm. Let's go.
Wow. Them Spanish jokes were overly used. Didn't you just make these don't flop shirts? Why is yours older than you? Must have took the wrong shirt off of Kruger's bed. Look, where the fuck are your sideburns? Yo, they are sad as shit. Every day you try to shave is an embarrassment. See, in battling, there's really no comparison. I didn't sleep on this kid, but I'm sure Michael Jackson did. You see how he ain't laugh a bit? That shit is accurate. Yo, there ain't a girl that he's banging because of this permanent damage. I flew on British Airways, and I guarantee you came on Virgin Atlantic. Why'd you make me rap against the Shermanator? You dress like an urban raver. If I beat his ass, he'll be back with insurance papers. An ugly bitch would have you whipped like a circus trainer. Even if she was big as a Suburban and made your piss burn like a bourbon chaser. Look, if Doogie Howser had just a nursing major in his show, then he would have been the perfect player for the role. But if you ever see him pull a pager from his robe, just know it's because his fucking dad took away his phone. Yo, didn't bring his ass. He ran away from home. Because your pops wouldn't claim a little faggot named Charron. Before you cry yourself to sleep, you masturbate alone. And every time you try to yell, you hit this aggravating tone. See, I came to beat that bitch out you, because I'm a man of my word. And honestly, I don't take my chances with nerds. He a gangster from the Canada burbs. So when he say he got the eagle on him, he might literally brandish a bird. As soft as you are, you'll never live what you say. You just talk like a mark in a fictional way, but you could end up missing the day. Cause for you, this should be a walk in the park. Cause that's where little bitches get raped. Yo, when he heard we'd be close to Cold Harbor Lane, it took 2 air marshals to get Charron off his plane. Bitch, you act like a thug. If you act like a thug, you'll get slaughtered before your rap starts. I'll put his blood in the water like we wanted to attract sharks. Shit, I'm Florida's proven with the northern influence, building pensions with the veterans like we forming a union. There's a reason he ain't part of the movement. We'll consider you an MC when you really start recording some music. Faggot.
O'Shea told me to say, fuck this American guy. I am the Shermanator. I stuck my dick in your little sister's American pie. And what shade are you? You look like a fucking cancer patient. And yo, you brought up Michael Jackson, but you look like him stuck in between transformations. In tracks, he claims he grips and sparks and bangs out a crew. Bitch, I've seen O'Shea take shits on sharks more gangster than you. You sleep with 30 cousins sprawled on a foam couch. When Mexicans play the hand they're dealt, it's always a full house.
I'm not Mexican.
No, real taco. Real taco. Real taco. He has the craziest crib. I went in his washroom and his mom was blazing a spliff. He was shaving and 8 of his kids tried selling me hot dogs as I was taking a shit. Straight up, this bitch don't respect your country or the motherfucking scene you got. I bet he even thought that Mr. Bean was a burrito shop. He's a twat. He doesn't like your people's country. He thought Blood in the Water was a documentary on Ian Huntley. Nice. It ain't even funny. Johnny could take more. Him and his brothers have sword fights, jerking off to some gay porn and call it a brainstorm. What are you, the Fantastic Four Matador? This Spaniard is poor. He BBM'd her for a stack and even demanded for more. Johnny Storm, if you BBM me again, you won't be as fantastic as before. The Human Torch is behind the curve, so act bold and get dressed in all black when I bury Storm. Whoa! This guy wants a free vacation. He said, fly me out, cause I don't have decent wages. Well, I don't believe that statement. I seen him on Facebook flashing money on an island with heaps of Haitians, so I guess Corey Charron ain't the only one lying to people's faces. Yes! This rapper fucking bores us. You paid a stack for this performance? That's the biggest waste of money on a Spanish guy since Torres. He's a diva, I can see, but ain't the least bit surprised. You ain't squaring off with Brits because you're scared the audience wouldn't be on your side. He even declined to battle Freddy. You need to put your ego aside. What makes you think you'd last against Kruger? Your people fall asleep all the time. You owe your life to Rowan Fife. He let you choose your opponent for some useful promotion. You haven't battled in a year. There's no route you were going. Your people usually use a raft to cruise through the ocean, so this ain't the first time that your kind made moves off of Rowan.
Wow. It's so funny. I battled less than a week ago. So that's a flat liar. You stole your punchlines from satire and every other rapper. Fuck it. I already heard all that shit. Look, there's no need to talk about great flips because your style's sick. No, bitch. Don't even clown, bitch. I dissed your outfit, but your cow lips looks like you've been sucking a cow's dick. Look. Fuck it. They call me Storm because I'll hit him with a whirlwind. Have this bitch kissing my fist more than Blizzard and his girlfriend. Yo. Big up, listen.
What else?
Look. You got real cocky since you fucked Rhonda on Road Trip, but you still choppy, syllable sloppy with old flips. My flow spit super hot fire when I chew niggas, while you rap with more hand movements than Mute Spitter. Yo, who's this loser, Kruger Jr.? Man, y'all bring this kid to the hood like he's a gang member, but this kid in the hood, that's just a Klan member. Bitch, your sexual preference is transgender. You're into testicles, rectums, and hand gestures. Yo, if Roan was a girl, his name would be Charron. So to the world, you're basically a clone. In the States, he's unknown because you lose every battle off your cadency alone. I tried to school him on dubstep and grime. You came dressed with the wrong subjects in mind. Shit is stressful though. How you expect to be impressing hoes when you invested dough in all these Tim Westwood clothes? Speaking of which, when you came to the States and battled Amzilla, your freestyles were faker than Drake's. Yo, that was 50 straight rounds of simple action. I lyrically pound and rip combatants. Your shitty sounding fiction rapping is about as real as Nicki Minaj's British accent. Shit. See, you young money, so watch your dorky tongue, cause you'll be on a cart to the ER and I ain't gotta show Corey guns. Yo, you're the biggest geek ever. You'll never get up to my rap placement. My scheme's better, clean setups to punish and castrate them. To me, you'll only be a sucker that's mad racist, looking like the Team America puppet of Matt Damon. I'm saying, Try something different for 4 bars. He ain't clever, he's Mayweather. Keep stuffing weak punches in hopes he wins on the scorecards. Yo, but when you look at the punch stats, they nothing but love taps, and one power shot is crushing your comeback. I'll shatter Charron's hope like a savage, it's no joke. He ain't even at my status, he average with no quotes. Speed bag him, weave, jab him, to slap in the chokehold. Lean back, squeeze, snap him, you battling grown folks. Shit. Yo, this is like that movie, The Great White Hype. Cause they like, who the fuck is you? Competition-wise, you're below what I'm accustomed to. So I'll build up his confidence, let him land a punch or two, then knock him the fuck out as soon as they seen enough of you. Faggots.
Charron, let's go.
Yo, fuck this Russell Peters. Everything you spit in an ain't something meter. I thought he would talk about Tim Westwood like he did, trying to rock a muscle t-shirt, but I lost all respect for you like Westwood when he put on Justin Bieber. Yo, watch him, I'm rapping now. You're the wackest clown. I am Mayweather and I'm smacking down Pacquiao.
Oh. They ain't even fight.
I googled Mexicans in London, and it said that there was nothing. You must hate this country. Your people work for next to nothing because you are straight up dummies. Mexicans like marathons, just a stupid race we all use for making money. Wow. You're like the only... Everything I spit raw. Brought up Nicki Minaj, you look like her with her wig off. Hey yo, and you gotta realize that this is happening. So fuck a storm cause you know that I'd be rapping it. He's like the only Mexican here and I freaking love it. Spanish culture is like Madeleine McCann. You won't find it in London. See, our countries of talent will forever be different. From Gretzky to Dickens, John Lennon, and many musicians. All you have is drunken Guidos that end up in prison and fucking Jessica Simpson. George Bush has screws loose in his head that are missing. You're the only country whose Special Olympics has their presidents in it. American teachers don't mention other countries when they lecture their infants. Quit being hard-headed, just listen, and remember that Britain's the sole reason that your people's independence was given. Oh. You're nothing, you're bluffing, you ain't something to remember. You'd swear it's Guy Fawkes Day the way I'm burning this dummy in November. You buckle from pressure, the bitches you fucking no pleasure. It's funny how every whore that storms on top of is feeling under the weather. Against Sonny, you said you're so pale, I'm surprised you don't come with the shovel.
You're paler.
That's an epic fail. I don't need to fucking rebuttal. See, you're famous off of robberies. You ain't catching respect. You winning's a stroke of luck like Professor Green scratching his neck. And you're not that Spanish, dirtbag Danish. That's the truth. Bitch, you only have Spanish roots because your mom's a prostitute on a beach in Magaluf. Johnny Storm's a human torch, but I'm questioning his name. How are you the human torch when you're never spitting flames? Oh well, this bitch is lame. Smoke spells the finished phase. I just lit up a torch in London like I started the 012 Olympic Games. Yeah, I'm good, bro.
All right. Final round of the battles on Johnny Storm. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Dominican. So, okay. Look. I don't need no fuck rebuttal when you look like you stepped in some nut puddles, bitch. Look, if you can see his shoes, you know. Look, thank you. When Corey Charron gets horny alone, he treats his ass like a rotary phone. Bitch, I was born the same year as Beat Street. You were born the same year as Pete and Pete. Shit, I've been spitting from the head since you've been pissing in your bed. Most consistent with the lyrics, kicked against the best, but made this one exception cause it's simple as it gets. See, all your ignorant verses about Hispanics is impertinent, bitch. My English is perfect. If that's the best angle that you picking to work with, then you about to get your ass roasted like you tried to shit in a furnace. Look, a match with you was hardly any interest or purpose. I just did it to send a message directed to Sketch Menace. B, quit ducking me. You had your chance to follow the leader, but you hid behind your company. Verbally, can't none of y'all fuck with me. So if Charron does come off the dome, it's just so Pat Stay can sucker free. Yo. You was all proud to be voted class clown like a geek. Shit, King of the Dot put money where their mouth is. So when Don't Flop, I'll pound in your cheek. That'll leave them laid out in the streets and dead jokes. So ironically, you'll be left with the red coat like your mounted police. Shit, rip them apart. I ain't praising these gimmicks, acting like King of the Dot, the greatest that did it. That's why they got you battling for chains. Y'all slaves to the business. Bring your top 10, shit, they all get buried with you. In Canada, it's illegal to own a gun, because your police only carry whistles. Wow. Shit, y'all came to Cali like some cocaine ambassadors, looking for something to sniff fresh off the plane like scavengers. Acting so vain, it's vascular, because getting robbed in Canada is common as jobs in Africa. Whoa. But y'all's history was easily planned. It made shit as good as it gets. If it wasn't for the Treaty of Paris when the British defeated France, shit, Canada wouldn't exist. So you must be out your fucking mind if you think I won't smash this cunt. You so skinny, if you wore a seatbelt, it'd collapse your lung. Yo. In a clash of punches and jagged tongues, one Shaolin finger jab would crack this punk and drop money on his mouth like some platinum fronts. Yo, you can't even speak French. You need to practice some. You know less about your roots than a bastard son. Yo, I administer punches so potent and sinister, they hit until your bones brittle like you soaked them in vinegar. You play me and I'll painfully finish you. When I spit them bars, I'm Chris Benoit, the Canadian crippler. Faggot.
Yo, we're back here, the first ever American vs Canadian battle. If you enjoyed the battle, show some love for the battle. That was sick. We brought them both out. A couple people thought it was pointless to bring an American and Canadian out, but it's neutral territory, man. I think everyone here enjoyed that shit. I enjoyed it, man.
Amazing.
That's a shout out Overdope for the t-shirt. They've donated to that, and everyone else I said earlier that's donated to the goodie bag. But 4-1 decision, Johnny Storm wins.
That is all day. Confidence, I'm with you.
Big up Charron coming all the way from Canada, man. Let's go.
Get my shit on Bandcamp. Bye.
Yo, it's Rizzle from Rizzle Kicks. Just judged Johnny Storm versus Charron. I went with Johnny Storm, which I thought was a tight battle, but basically Johnny Storm smashed the first round, like it was clear done. Second round, I felt it was like a little tighter. Third, Charron came with like the illest flip for something. It was like the sickest flip, but I don't think he carried it around through the rest of the remainder of the round. And Johnny Storm was just consistent with the whole thing. I think I just basically think that Johnny Storm seemed to come from certain angles that weren't so predictable, which I think people have picked up on already. So yeah, man, I went to Johnny Storm, but I'm a big fan of Charron. I think he's a sick rapper, so it's a tight battle to judge, but the Storm.
Yo, DK. After every Charron round, I thought he was probably going to take it, like one of his best performances. Then Johnny Storm kept coming back harder every time, like delivery as well. Main reason why he just controlled the room a lot better than Charron. But yeah, Charron had some good bars, like one of his best performances, like I said. So yeah, DK, strictlybangers.bandcamp.com, banging hip hop, check it out, free download. I'm going with Johnny Storm for this one, big up. Yo.
Yo, it's Seuss, big up Don't Flop all day, great event. Fucking insane shit. Just judged Johnny Storm, Charron. I gave the first to Johnny Storm. Second was possibly a draw. And then the third, Johnny Storm's bodied it, man. Johnny Storm's a fucking beast. Charron's a fucking beast with the flips and fucking big up Don't Flop, big up the rest of the judges, big up the whole event. That's it, man. Johnny Storm.
Yo, what's going on? It's Blizzard up in Manchester. I just judged Johnny Storm versus Charron. And the way I judged it was with fluency and like flips, because I think flips do have a big part in the way a battle flows. So I gave it to Charron 2 rounds and 1. Though Johnny Storm was on his fucking A game, you get me? Like Johnny Storm was fucking brilliant as always. Charron just came with it, and yeah, I gave it to Charron. So yeah.
Stick of the dump, Team Hate, FU Music, that went over my face. Battling Johnny Storm versus Charron. For me personally, like Storm without any shadow of a doubt. I kind of had that before round 3 even started. Now, let me just break down why. I think basically, like Charron he can construct his bars. There's a lot of nice punches in there, but first of all, now this is my personal opinion, but I think to constantly overplay the race joke is really fucking played out, man. And like, it's just cheap laughs, you know what I mean? Like, it really is. There's no depth to it. Like, I'm not saying that it's a cost to him. He can clearly construct his bars, and there's some nice wordplay in there. But really and truly, it's the same joke retold over and over for a cheap laugh. And I don't know, it just doesn't do anything for me. Also, like, there's a lot of multis in there or whatever for Charron, but just the level of structure in Storm's verse is another level, you know what I mean? If you understand the art of rapping, not to sound patronising, and you understand the metaphors and similes, you know, the whole structure of verse was just like infinitely better. Charron definitely had a lot of punches. He definitely would body 90% of the people he comes up against. But Charron, you can, Johnny Storm, you can tell watching him that he's a rapper. He's not a battle MC, he's a rapper. But he's coming with big battle bars. And apart from the odd young joke here and there was very little played out, very little jokes, just direct. And he was a lot more believable. Now to me, if you got 2 guys battling each other and one of them is saying, I'll do X, I'll do Y, and you're just looking at the guy going, well, you know, you're being aggressive, but it's clear that it's a mask you're wearing for that moment. That just, there's not enough conviction there. Whereas Johnny Storm, I believed him. When he said he would punch him, I believed he would fucking punch him, even though he probably wouldn't. So much love to Charron. He did well, will beat most people, but for me, long ass explanation, he got fucking torn a new arsehole. Skrill talk, die slow.